Types of seeds and their structure. Albuminous seeds. Some of the examples of dicotyledonous albuminous seeds are castor, poppy, custard apple, etc. Let us take the example of the seed of castor and study its structure. The seed coat of the castor seed is a hard shell of mottled black or brown color. It consists of two integuments, the outer testa and the inner tegmen, which remain fused together. There is an outgrowth at the micropylar end of the seed, which is known as caruncle. The point of attachment of the seed with the stalk is represented by a small scar said to be hilum. The hilum is hidden by the caruncle. There is a distinct raphe which runs longitudinally downward from the hilum. On removing the seed coat, a white fleshy mass of tissue is seen, which is known as endosperm. It is the food storage tissue of the seed and is particularly rich in oil. The embryo remains embedded in the endosperm. It consists of two thin, flat and papery cotyledons marked with distinct veins and an embryonal axis to which the cotyledons are attached. The part of the axis facing the caruncle is known as the radicle, and the part that lies between the cotyledons is said to be the plumule. The cotyledons transport food material from the endosperm to the radicle and plumule. On germination of the dicotyledonous albuminous castor seed, the cotyledons become green and leafy. Let us consider maize grain, Z maize, as an example of albuminous monocotyledonous seed. The maize grain, in fact, is not a seed, but a one-seeded fruit. The maize grain is known as caryopsis, where pericarp, the fruit wall, is inseparably fused with the seed coat. The maize grains are attached to the cob by its pointed end. The seed coat is represented by a thin layer which surrounds the grain. This layer is made up of the seed coat and the pericarp fused together. The inside of the grain is divided into two unequal portions, endosperms and embryo, by an epithelial layer. Endosperm is the larger portion which lies towards the broader side of the grain. Endosperm is the food storage tissue of the grain and is particularly rich in starch. The cells of the outermost two or three layers of the endosperm, which contain proteins, form a specialized sheath called aleuron layer. The embryo consists of a single cotyledon, that is, scutellum and a short axis. The shield-shaped scutellum is greatly reduced and is attached laterally to the embryonal axis. It supplies food material to the growing embryo, which is absorbed from the endosperm with the help of the epithelium. The upper part of the axis with minute leaves arching over it is known as the plumule, and the lower part is called the radicle. The plumule and the radicle are surrounded by a separate protective sheath, each called coleoptile and coleorhiza respectively. To conclude, we may say that a seed lays the basic foundation for the growth and development of all plants. Though small in size, it plays a huge role in the sustenance of the world.